everybody, I'm Kristen Swiss. I'm the fitness instructor here over at Briarwood in Worcester. Today I'm recording for you our cardio strength and balance class. What you'll need for equipment is a set of weights, preferably your heavy set, because we may be just using one weight, but we may use both of them. So go grab your weights and we'll come back and we'll do the warm-up. All right, welcome back. So if you have your equipment, just place it down on your chair. We are actually going to get up out of your chair and we're going to step behind your chair so that we can warm up. So coming behind your chair, I want you to take both hands to your chair. Take that right foot back, heel down, getting a stretch in your calf muscle. And making sure you're breathing. Nice deep breath in. Exhale. Take that heel up, releasing my calf, and then heel down. And from here, we're going to switch feet. So take that left foot back, heel down, getting a stretch in that calf. And then take that heel up, heel down. And then bringing that foot in, you want to come arm's distance away from the chair. You're going to hinge forward at the waist, sending your tailbone to the back of the room. If you're pulling off the chair, you'll feel a stretch in your shoulders. And once your tailbone is back, you're going to feel a stretch in the back of your legs. And then slowly start to come up. One more time, you're going to send that tailbone back. And then slowly start to come up. I'm going to come in front of my chair, that way you can see me. You guys are going to stay behind your chair. So from here, you're going to bring those feet in actually, a little more than hip distance apart. Hands are by your side, relax your shoulders down, and then drop your chin to your chest. Getting a stretch in the back of your neck. And then bringing your head center, right ear, right shoulder. And then bringing your head center, left ear, left shoulder. And then head comes center. Now right arm reaches up, reach for the ceiling, side bend over. Getting a stretch on the right side of your body. And then slowly taking it center off to the other side. And then bringing your head, coming back to center. Nice deep breath in. Inhale up. Exhale, hands behind your back, shoulder blades together. Open up the chest and breathe. Deep breath in. Exhale. And then you're going to release those hands right by your side. We're going to test your balance too here. So if your balance is a little off today, I want you to stay on flat feet. From here, you're going to go up and down on your toes. So here we go for 8. It's 1, and if you need to hold on to your chair, hold on to your chair. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, 8. Inhale, reach both arms up. You're on flat feet here. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now this time, if you can, I want you to go up on your tiptoes, reaching up to the ceiling. If that is not possible, I want you just to remain on flat feet, reaching up to the ceiling. Here we go. Inhale up on your tiptoes. Exhale down. Inhale up on your tiptoes. Exhale down. Now we're going to take that forward fold, reaching for your toes. So if you're unbalanced today or your balance is a little off, I want you to stay on flat feet. Inhale up on your tiptoes. Exhale, you're going to take a forward fold, reaching for those toes. Now you may not reach your toes, that's fine. Reach whatever is available to you. Inhale, slowly start to come up. Arms are going to circle up. Once again, up on your tiptoes if you can. Exhale, forward fold, reaching for those toes. And then next inhale, slowly start to come up. Arms are gonna come right out to the side here, and then tiny circles. And then reverse direction. And then you're gonna bring those hands down, take those shoulders up, back, down, up, back, and down. One more, up, back, and down, and then roll those shoulders. And then reverse direction. All right, from here, I want you to spread your feet. Feet are angled out here. I'm gonna push my chair over, that way I don't bump into it. I want you to take your hands right to your hips, or you can hold on to your chair. You're shifting your weight side to side here. So slow shift side to side. Now you can keep your hands right on your chair or at your waist, or reach up. Getting a stretch, reaching. Now I want you to punch forward. And then coming through center, bringing that movement to a close, and then bringing your feet in. Hands on your hips, circle that waist. Reverse direction. And then slide those hips through center, hands by your side, gentle torso twist. You have one more to each side. And then you're gonna bring those feet in, and then start marching those feet. So, I want you to have good posture here. So actually, before we start marching your feet, feet are hip distance apart, chin is parallel to the floor, shoulders up, back, and down, and your head is in line with your spine. Now look at your feet. I want your feet to remain there when you bring those feet up and down. I want them to strike the floor right where they are. So I don't want you to go off to the side or forward. I want you to remain in this placement here. So, with good posture, start marching those feet. And try not to stomp your feet down. You want to do soft steps so that you can barely hear your feet on the floor. You may hear some squeaking of my feet because they just did the floor, so it's not that I'm stomping my feet. And then I want you to bring those knees up slowly. So once again, testing your balance here. And then getting that knee up. Good. Now, we're gonna bring your feet down. I'm gonna shift between two things now. We're gonna go marching, pumping those arms, and we're gonna go fast feet or power walk. So a little dynamic warm up here. So I'm gonna count to 8. When I say 8, we're gonna switch off to the next exercise. So it's between power walk and a march. The first one is a march. So here we go. Pump those feet for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here comes your power walk for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. March those feet for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Power walk for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Power walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Bring those feet down. Nice deep breath in. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Now we're gonna get ready for your strength, so grab a weight. All right, so now we're back. So you're gonna have one weight in your hand and you're gonna step behind your chair. So all this is gonna be done right behind your chair. And this is 25 seconds of work with 8 seconds of rest. So I have a bunch of different exercises that we're gonna do, and we're gonna get started. So I'm gonna set my timer once I show you the exercise. Weight is gonna come into your right hand and we're gonna take it to your right shoulder. You're reaching up towards your left, so you're doing a little side bend here and then back down to your right shoulder. So here we go, 25 seconds, reaching and then down. So getting a stretch in your right side, also working on the shoulder here. Giving yourself a rest here. Now you're gonna hold your weight just like this, spreading your feet. Weight is in your heels. You're doing a squat here, and that weight is coming shoulder height. So it's more of a weight swing because there's not a kettlebell in your hand. But a little squat here. And then a swing with the weights. Here's your rest. All right, we're doing the left side now. So weight is in your left hand at your left shoulder. We're reaching towards the right. Here we go, reach. So once again, getting a stretch on your left side this time. And here's your rest. Now, holding your weight just like this again, we're going right through the thighs, shoulder height, putting all your weight in your heels. So bending those knees, swinging that weight, making sure that you do not let go of that weight. And if you push up through your heels, you're gonna start to feel your glutes activate. All right, bringing that weight back into your right hand. Elbow comes right into your side. You're reaching towards the right, so shoulder height. So reach, pull back in. Almost like a punch to the left. Abs are tight here. Here's your rest. Now, keeping your weight, holding it just like this, we're squatting. Feet are facing forward, sending that tailbone back, squat, bringing that weight right up to your chest. Good, here's your rest. All right, bringing that weight into your left hand now. Elbow comes right into your side. Punching towards your right, shoulder height. Here we go. Stomach muscles are tight. A little twist here, not that much. All right, now working on that squat again. So you're holding your weight just like this, sending your tailbone back, pushing up through your heels, bringing that weight right up to your chest. exercise. Elbow comes right into your side, and you're reaching down, pulling up, so elbow is wide here. Almost like you're pulling on a lawnmower string, starting up the lawnmower. Good, keeping those abdominals tight. We're going to your squat, so you're going to bring that weight right to your chest, and it's squat, up, reach. Here we go. Squat, up, reach. Squat, up, reach. So a lot of squats in this segment. Squats are good for you. Best exercise you can do besides walking. Here's your rest. All right. Bringing that weight into your left hand now. Pulling that lawnmower string again. So reaching for your right knee, elbow wide. So you're coming across the body. So reach and pull. Here's your rest. All right. Bringing now that weight right to your chest. Last of your squats. Here we go. So it's squat, reach. Squat, reach. Here's your rest. All right, bringing those feet in. Weight is gonna come right by your side. Palms face one another, or palms face in. Bicep curl left, right side. So I want you to squeeze your bicep and then release. Squeeze, release. So concentrating on one side here only. And then we're gonna add movement to this. Holding your weight just like this. Bringing that weight in front of you. I want you to march your feet, bicep curl, go. So good posture here. Even though your arms are moving, your head shouldn't slump. You should be looking straight ahead. All right, bringing that weight right into your left hand now. Bicep curl on this side. Remember, squeeze, make a bicep muscle, and then release. Squeeze, release. All right, bringing your feet hip distance apart. Once again, we're going back to that marching with that bicep curl. Here we go. So remember your posture again. I know I keep reminding you of your posture, but chin is parallel to the floor. You're not looking down at the floor. Nice. All right. Working on triceps, the back of the arm here. So I'm going to come to the side, that way you can see me. Weight is in your right hand. Elbow right into your side. It's back and then in. Back, in. Here's your rest. All right. Weight is going to come right above your head. Don't drop it. I want you to march those feet like you're carrying something above your head. So if the weight gets too much above your head and you feel like you're gonna drop it, get rid of the weight. Once again, maintaining that posture. All right, working on that left tricep now. So I'm coming to the side, elbow comes right into your side. It's back, concentrating on that tricep muscle, and then in. Back, in. Back, in. Nice, here's your rest. All right, we're circling, rowing with that weight. Nice job. You're gonna hold on to the back of your chair, maybe come to the side of your chair. Right knee is gonna come up. I want you to pedal that foot forward. Just pedal. Everybody hates the bicycle, I know. That's okay. It's good for you. You have 6 seconds left. Here's your rest, all right? Back to that row. So this time we're going backwards here. Here we go. Nice job. Holding on to the back of your chair again. Left knee is going to come up, and we're pedaling it forward. Here we go. So you have 2 more exercises in this section. We're going to do backwards bicycle. Here's your rest. All right, right knee, you're gonna bring it up. We're pedaling backwards here. Ready, set, pedal. So if you wanna practice your balance, you can take your hand off your chair and do that movement. Or if your balance is affected, I want you to hold on to that chair. I want you to be safe. Here's your rest, last of the exercises, and then we're going to go into a little cardio. Left knee comes up, and here we go, pedal it backwards. Nice job. So you guys did your strength part of this. Now we have cardio. So you can go grab a drink, have a seat in your chair for about a minute, and then we'll get started. section of this class. So that one weight that I had you put down before, we're going to use it again during your cardio section. So grab your weight, and this is 20 seconds of work with 6 seconds of rest. Because you have a weight, I don't want you to go all cardio on me. I want you to pay attention and be mindful that you do have a weight in your hand and be careful with that weight. So I'm just adding a little extra to your workout here. So 20 seconds of work, 6 seconds of rest. Your first exercise will be that weight comes above your head and it's knee to weight. So here we go, 20 seconds. So squeeze in your abs when that weight meets your knee. And once again, being intentional because you do have a weight in your hand. Here's your rest. Next one. You're marching those feet, weight above your head, ready, set, go. If you think that this is too easy for you, then you can power walk it. If you need to get rid of your weight, I want you to get rid of your weight. Good, resting here. Now you're stepping forward, weight comes forward, stepping forward, weight comes forward. You're alternating your feet. Here we go. So little tiny lunges here. Here's your rest. I want you to spread your feet. Feet are angled out. You're doing figure eights with your weight and you're lunging side to side. So remember to breathe, this is cardio. Here's your rest. Keeping your feet right where they are. It's plie squat. You're gonna reach up. Here we go. Plie squat, reach. So I'm throwing you the kitchen sink of exercises here. Bringing those feet in. Now, it's heel to seat and that weight goes over your shoulders. So here we go. Here's your rest. Next one. Weight goes forward as you kick forward and you're alternating your feet. Here we go. Alright, you're going to spread your feet here. Weight is going to come over your left shoulder, sorry. And you're going down to your right knee like you're chopping wood. Stomach muscles tight. We're doing the other side now. So weight is on your right side, down to your left knee. Once again, keeping those stomach muscles tight. From here, you're going to hold your weight just like you've been holding it. It's 2 forward with a row and then 2 back with a row. So if you want to speed this up with your feet, you can. Nice job. All right, from here, we're back at the beginning. So Weight comes right above your head, march those feet. And as in pure Kristen form, I forgot the first exercise, so we're going back to the first exercise. This was the second one. But maybe you would have known that, maybe you wouldn't have known that. Here's your rest. Weight is gonna come above your head. It's knee to weight. Here we go. You are gonna spread your feet. Feet are angled out. Plie squat. Plie squat. Reach up. Keeping your feet right where they are. Once again, that figure 8 with that lunging from side to side. Next one, step forward. You're alternating step forwards with that weight coming towards me. So a little lunge here. Here's your rest. It's heel to seat with that weight going over your shoulder. Your next one, instead of going over to your shoulder, you're gonna go over to your right knee. And this time, it's force over your shoulder like you're snow shoveling. All right, left knee now, over your right shoulder. Here's your rest. Next one, kick forward as that weight goes forward. We have one final exercise after this, and then we're going to go right to the cool down. Good, here's your rest. Your last one. It's forward and back with that row. Here we go. So 2 forward, 2 back. Nice job. You guys are gonna have a seat in your chair. Place your weight down. And we're gonna cool down.
Action.
All right, so we're gonna sit down in your chair. We're gonna come to the edge of your chair. Right leg, I want you to take it forward. Take that heel down to the floor, and then reach for those toes, getting a good stretch in the back of your leg. And then slowly start to come up. You're gonna flex and point that toe. And then circle that ankle, reverse it. and then slide that foot in. Left leg now is going to extend out, flex it, slide on down, reach for those toes. And then slowly come up, flex and point. And then circle that ankle. Reverse it. And then slide that foot in. You're gonna spread your feet, both hands come right on top of your hips. Slight hinge forward, gentle circles, releasing that lower back. And then reverse direction, if that feels good to you. And then once you come center forward, slowly start to come up and then slide those feet in. Hands by your side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, reaching for those toes. Nice deep breath. Exhale. And then on your next inhale, slowly start to come up. Arms are gonna circle up. We're taking a twist here, so left hand, right thigh, right arm of the chair, look over your shoulder, take a twist. Breathe into the twist, deep breath. Exhale. Inhale, slowly come through center, exhale, other side. So right hand, left thigh, left arm of the chair, and breathe into that twist. Deep breath in. Exhale. And then on your next inhale, slowly come up. And then forward fold one more time. Taking that breath to the lower back. Nice deep breath. Exhale. And then on your next inhale, slowly come up. Arms come right out to the side. Big inhale, arms go back, open up the chest. Exhale, right hand, left shoulder, left hand, right elbow. Give it a hug. Nice deep breath into that right shoulder. Exhale. Inhale, open up those arms. Exhale, other side. Left hand, right shoulder, right hand, left elbow. Nice deep breath. Exhale. And then slowly release that. Right hand, right shoulder, left hand, right elbow. Getting that stretch in the tricep. And then release that. Other side. Good. And then release that. Both hands, you're going to reach them out. Flex your wrists down. Flex them up. Down. Up. One more. Down. And then up. And then circle those wrists. Reverse direction. Palms face the ceiling. Thumbs to your pinkies. Ring finger. Middle finger. Pointy finger. Open. Close them tight. Open. Close them tight. Now palms face the floor. Open and close fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then shake it out. All right, bringing those hands right by your side, relaxing your shoulders, drop your chin. And then bring in your head center, right ear, right shoulder. And then head comes center, other side. Good, bringing your head center. Now take those shoulders up. Back and down, up, back, down, up, back, and down. One more. Up, back, and down. Roll those shoulders. Reverse direction. All right, hands by your side. 3 big breaths. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, reach. Exhale down. One more. Reaching up. exhale down. You guys did a great job. Thank you for joining me for my cardio strength and balance class, and I will see you next time. Bye.